Well, vows have been made, and now in studio I'm joined by our foreign editor, Sophie Mokoena, to chat to us about this royal wedding and, you know, the ties between Africa. And always look for the political angle, you know, trust us on that one. Sophie, welcome. Well, it has happened. We have noted the presence of senior African representatives there. Prince Seiso Bering is in attendance. There seems to be some relationship with Lesotho here.
Yes, indeed, you'd recall that when Harry was 18 years old, he visited Lesotho for quite a number of days. At that time, it was during the time when the two boys were going through challenging time. You know, they lost their mother when they were still very young. And the paparazzi and people and the environment in the royal family was quite difficult, because the way their mother brought them up was in a way that they were ordinary kids and who'd like to do ordinary things. But their life had to change after the passing on of Princess Diana. And he went to Lesotho and he stayed for quite a number of days there. And that's where he had a strong relationship with Morena Bering Seiso, the younger brother to Motlotlei Tsiela Boraro. And you know, Seiso did something amazing. He took Harry to the countryside. You know, those head boys and shepherds. Mitibong, Disana, the little boys, and you know, most of them don't have parents because of HIV and AIDS. They are very poor. And that's where he really understood life in general. When you listen to his comments after that visit, he indicated that he will forever remember Lesotho and he will continue to cherish that visit, because it is during that time where he was able to understand life in general and also to come to terms with the reality of life, and also indicating that he was able to be himself, because there he was not a celebrity, he was not a prince, he was just Harry. Another boy. Yes.
And I think one of the things which I seem to have picked up is that it appears that that stay in Lesotho also influenced his analogy of race relations, and well, we wouldn't want to stretch it to the extent that, you know, that's why he landed where he landed today, but it would appear it had an influence in his thought.
Yes, for him, human beings are human beings. Black, white, green, gold, any race, any culture, any religion, any political inclination. And that really helped him, because when you look at the visuals when he was there, you can see that he was there, you know, interacting with the little ones, painting, you know, sitting there, talking to them, and them, you know, kids being kids. They didn't care whether he was this famous prince. It was this guy here, and, you know, when you look at the visual in that bakkie or a car where a little one is playing and he joined, and you could see that perhaps that really helped him. And thereafter, they established what is called Sintibali. Sintibali means don't forget me, or forget me not. It is a charity organization dedicated to the late Princess Diana and Memufumahadi Mamohato, the mothers. And all the time they work together to ensure that they assist children, particularly in Lesotho, who don't have parents. But they have extended that charity to the entire SADC region.
And that's not, I mean, where the African element out of this whole wedding ends. You have what, a ring that is said to be coming from Botswana. The honeymoon is said to shall happen in what, Namibia or whatever. There seem to be a lot of Africa.
Yes, particularly SADC region. Yes, SABC got information. I got information that the honeymoon is Namibia. And we are expecting the couple to arrive not now, but at a later stage. Secondly, you'd recall that during the engagement, they were both in Botswana. And he even, I don't know whether decided that for that, he is going to use the diamonds from Botswana to ensure that the ring, you have those diamonds from Botswana. There were even speculations that he is going to go to Botswana. And you heard earlier on Paul Baba announcing that he has been appointed to be a Commonwealth envoy. He has to travel all the Commonwealth countries. And clearly, South Africa, Botswana, Lesotho,
and Zimbabwe now. Yes.
And Kenya, Nigeria. So we expect him to visit the continent. It might be at a later stage, but he is going to visit many countries that are members of the Commonwealth.
Before I let you go, our next story, it's about another wedding in the pipeline. Well, the Ramaphosa's have crossed borders, and they're doing it, intranational.
Yes, love knows no boundary. And the president's son is currently in Uganda, Kampala. You know how we do things.
Yeah, with Bokotsi Munene.
James Mutla.
Exactly. Yes. So, and I couldn't help it but notice there were no women in that delegation.
No, women are there. I think it had to do with culture. You know, I also picked that up when I watched the story, because I commissioned the story. When I look at the visuals, I'm like, I was told that the mother is also there, but I can't see women. What's going on? Then I said, yeah, Africa, this is not UK.
And whilst the Ramaphosas are there, the president is actually out of the country.
Yes, the Ugandan president, President Museveni, is currently in a state visit in Mozambique. He's in the southern region. And you have the president at the Land Summit.
Yes.
Yes, but you know, with our culture, you don't have to be there.
Yeah, no. Well, yeah, man, Bavenda are going far. I never thought we would go that deep into the continent, you know. Zimbabwe, I would understand we are related, but Uganda.
Bavenda.
Hey, that's Sophie, let me let you go.